I don't know about the blondness.
No, that's a bit much. Isn't it?
I mean, my whole hair would be blonde, but that's natural.
But he's got the greyness in the hair there. It's like, bro, just lean in.
Yeah, it's fake. You can tell, ain't it? It's not real. We're watching a fucking video about a fucking...
Yeah, you're right. We're watching a fucking video about a sperm whale and a giant squid fighting. But I'm talking about the luscious looks of the presenter.
Yeah, you know with KD and laughing stock, niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you bad, bad man.
That is right, Carlos.
And that was how you hurt your bow.
Well, you land on a punji trap.
Yes, you do. you can explain all that in just a moment. What is up, everybody? I am your comedic babyface, KD Hinken. This is Squidgy Logic. I am joined as always by my man to the left, never to my right. He's got all the voices and they are not shite.
No.
Mr. Nathan Parish. That was off the top of my head then. That was
good.
Lyrical badmaning.
You're almost Eminem.
I am. I'm Eminem if he could grow hair. If Eminem could grow hair longer than an inch, that's what I'd be. Imagine seeing Eminem with a long ponytail.
There's nothing quite as interesting to me as how much I respect Eminem as a rapper versus how much I hate M&M's as a sweet.
Oh, okay.
Because it's basically the same name. He's just he's just changed it a bit.
I think that was I assume that.
I assume that's the origin.
Mason really liked Eminem.
It's got something to do with I'm sure it's got something to do with his own name as well. But fucking,
M&M, Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, Marshall
Mathers.
Mathers.
That's right, actually, Eminem.
But he's turned it into Eminem.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
Eminem,
that's what he's done.
Marshall Mathers.
That's the thing. It's like, I really like Eminem. I fucking hate M&M's.
I totally agree.
M&M's are fucking awful.
I'm sorry, people outside of the UK don't understand this, but people in the UK will totally get this if you've ever tried chocolate from anywhere outside the UK. But people outside the UK just do not have our chocolate. Well, I mean, I don't know about...
Understand.
I was about to say Switzerland.
Understand. The French do some shit hot chocolate, as do the Germans.
Yeah, anything on our level or above, more northernly, sweet.
Yeah.
It's cool, but then as soon as it's in places where it will melt, they have to put other shit in it and it wrecks it.
Yeah.
I tried it in Spain, it was dirty. Spanish chocolate is dirty.
I can imagine. It's not the place for chocolate.
No, it's really not. It's like here when you have a really hot day.
Refreshing fruit and a cocktail.
Yeah, you don't want to eat chocolate on a really hot day. I don't know why, I just feel weird about it. And if we do, you want to eat Kinder.
Or chocolate sauce on a bit of ice cream. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate in it in other forms.
Oh, I love a sundae.
I don't like chocolate ice cream, man.
A sundae.
Chocolate milk is all crap. Hot chocolate's crap.
Oh, mate, have you ever had a hotel chocolate drinking chocolate?
Hotel chocolate.
Yeah, have you had one of their drinking chocolates?
No.
Oh,
I don't really like chocolate though that much.
Oh, son.
I like it with caramel.
Oh, son.
You can't put caramel in a drink.
Oh, mate, they velvetize it as they're doing it, so it becomes all creamy and bubbly.
I thought the velvetizers you can get.
It's so thick, dude. It's it's £5.
But you get them at the shop, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can feel the weight of that £5 in the cup. Legit.
Yeah. It's like a hot milkshake.
It's beyond. It's not hot. It's cold.
Well, it's not a hot chocolate.
Oh, sorry. Well, I say it's cold.
They go totally against the name.
It's
in the name.
It's a hot chocolate when they make it.
It's a cold hot chocolate.
But then they velvetize it, so that reduces the temperature a little bit.
Oh.
And then they put a metric shit ton.
That's the official.
Of chocolate cream over the top of it.
Good.
And my God, mate, it instantly becomes like delicious, creamy room temperature flavour.
There's another reason to be called racist.
That cream.
Another reason to be called racist, or risk being called racist. I'm just really not into chocolate stuff.
Oh.
I'm just, if it's brown, put it down. That's what I say all the time.
That's what you say.
I just can't stop saying
That's what he says.
Yeah, I just do.
I can't stop him saying it.
But one thing we're going to be saying a lot today is we're going to be talking about more SNL, Saturday Night Live, blunders and bannings and controversies, because we did it before and it was just nowhere near enough time to cover them.
So good. We've come back to it immediately.
Well, yeah, because the document is there and we didn't get any way through it.
No, and also, like, it's kind of fascinating. We got through about 2 hours of it last time without any other conversation, really.
Yeah, 20 minutes we started doing it.
Yeah.
And it was about 2 hours 20, so...
Yeah. And we just thrashed through all of it, and it's all fascinating. It goes on so long, because, again, this thing's been going for 50 fucking years.
That's crazy, man.
Half
really
a
crazy.
fucking century this thing's been running. That's madness.
It's nuts when you think about it like that.
Mm.
Well, yeah, I hadn't thought about it like that. It's like half a century.
Half a century.
I mean, people talk, it goes up and down as to how good it is and how much people like it.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's kind of going back on the uptick a little bit at the moment because of some of the people they brought in lately. They were... Well, a lot of people were happy with the new cast.
I think that's what happens quite often. Is like they'll see that it's dipping a bit, and they'll be like, okay, time to sort of refresh, get some new thoughts in, get some new actors in, new performers and shit. And lo and behold, you get a whole new fresh breed of SNL. Now that doesn't always work.
No,
because sometimes you get a group in where there's one particular star and everyone else is kind of covered up by it. You get other ones where no one quite gels together. Yeah. But when it works, and it brings back a load of viewers because, hey, SNL's good again.
Now, so many people...
It's kind of weird because in a way it's almost like it's not the same show. You know, it's not like it's got the same writers all the time. It's got a lot of writing staff who remain, but it changes very regularly. And like in the UK, you had like Little Britain, and then you had Mitchell and Webb look, and then you had...
You have sketch shows, but you haven't got any ensemble sketch shows.
That's the thing. They had all these sketch shows.
Yeah.
But in America, they have sketch shows here and there, but I think for the most part, all of their sketch show stuff goes boom straight into SNL.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, no, there's one. I know one other one that I did want to mention last week. Well, there was one other show that's kind of like the Cheap Man's version. I've always looked at it as Cheap Man's. Cheap Man's Saturday Night Live, which I wanted to mention last week with Matt Tuesday.
Second City TV.
I don't even know that one. Is that Chicago?
Very short run.
Chicago, from the sounds of it. I don't know. I haven't heard much at all about a Chicago comedy scene. People just they start doing comedy and then they don't last because they get murdered.
Apparently there is quite a good comedy scene in Chicago, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though they're getting murdered?
Yeah. Partly because of that.
Are they killing?
Yeah.
Hey. They're taking that way too literal, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
They all told me I've got to kill. I've got to go in there and kill. I've done 3 murders now and still no Netflix deal.
Mm.
What's happening?
I know.
I got to do 7. That's why the crime rate is so high over there.
Oh,
We're talking about crime, though. Let's talk about our favourite country before we get into the more Saturday Night Live stuff. Our favourite country that, you know, for once... I say for once, it's probably happened a lot, but it's one of the few times it's got out. China, you know, you showed me like all the crappy building materials and stuff.
Oh yeah, the fucking the tofu drag.
Yeah, is that the stuff in the walls?
That's the term they use for it. Is tofu drag.
Basically,
it's a building that on the outside looks like it works.
Yeah.
But if you go inside and actually start messing with tiles, you start finding out that it's literally falling apart.
I think that's
and
what
in some cases it has literally been dried tofu.
Okay. And have you heard anything about polystyrene balls being used in the ventilation or something?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
There's bits where you can see that they've literally finished, and the concrete, quote unquote, is just literally you can stamp through it with your foot.
Yeah.
You can push through the rebars underneath. The whole thing is just fucking flexing to go.
Well, there was this big complex in China, which was like, you know, multiple like 6 towers, kind of like, you know, like the kind of like flats we have here, the high-rise flats, your tower blocks. There was like 6 of them with like in like one complex. So from the looks of it, it's like 6 buildings with like connected by the bottom somehow.
Yeah.
And basically they had bamboo scaffolding all around it because they were updating it because it was prone to catching fire. I'm thinking because of that stuff. I reckon that's what it was.
Yeah.
And what happened was over the 3 days ago now, it caught fire. There's like 6 people been arrested now, and there's like 128 people confirmed dead so far.
Jesus.
I'm going to show you these.
It's like Grenfell.
Bigger, way bigger.
Yeah, exactly. It's China.
Yeah.
There's-
Oh, there,
way bigger.
Grenfell. Yeah, there, Grenfell.
Yeah.
I got you, sorry. Let me show you, look. The
Mother
the iron
fuck.
is the aftermath. I'll show you the fire afterwards. Like, it was... I don't understand how it spread to all these different buildings, though. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Did it go over... To be fair, they're quite
if you've
close
got
now. Look
wind,
at them.
yeah,
They're
if
quite
you've got
close.
Wind that's,
Yeah.
that's blowing.
Yeah, they are quite close now, look. But that there, though. But if it's a big enough flame, I guess, though, and it's hot enough. And apparently the bamboo was dry as shit. There was all the outside the foam and stuff, look.
Ultimately,
There's still 100 odd people missing, so they're most likely dead too.
yeah, of course, yeah.
So that's probably going to go up to at least 200 or so.
That's insane.
They say dozens. They said 100 earlier.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
On a more reputable website. It's crazy. Like, it was being done. Like it was being apparently redone so because it was so fireproof. And netting around it, that was it. Yeah, that green netting. Just dumbness over dumbness, though. But that's the thing, that there's no word yet on how it started. It was a massive
to be
fire.
fair, using bamboo as scaffolding is like a common practice in China.
I'm sure it is. It doesn't make it smart.
No.
Like, just because it's common.
Have I ever told you about I must have done when I was in New York, and the way they build a new building?
What's that then?
So, obviously, in New York, there's always people buying up old real estate and then building a new giant fucking thing on top of it.
Yeah.
And obviously, you can't just blow it up because there are buildings exactly either side of it.
Wait, you got to blow up?
The building, if you want to take it down.
Oh, the old building. Right, I got you.
You
Okay.
can't blow it up because there's buildings everywhere. So
Yeah.
what they do is they put a crane on the top of the building.
Right.
And they slowly deconstruct the first floor.
Okay.
And then they put a hole through the building. A hole.
Okay.
And then they put another crane all the way up through the building. And then they start taking apart the building from the inside.
Okay. I mean, that sounds
Yeah.
like it works, though.
And it's what they do in Japan as well. And it's fascinating to watch because you're literally watching like a fucking building being turned into a fucking Lego set.
Being slowly deconstructed.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. And then
It's like taking
obviously-
apart a big jigsaw or a big puzzle or something.
Yeah. And then obviously they just throw up a new fucking building. It's
Oh, wow.
fucking mad, man.
Human, but, what's that word? Human, the way we can, like, ingenuity, if we want to do something. As soon as people have a reason to do it, normally it's money.
Yep.
Or back in the day, it was religion.
Or
It's basically power.
Or just to have your name out there as well. There's a lot of
Power.
people who were like, yeah, they just wanted to be the architect who made the
Yeah.
biggest skyscraper, or yeah,
And they own now the biggest skyscraper,
yeah.
all that shit, ain't it? Yeah.
I saw a thing ages ago where there was a history thing talking about like the Scottish were some of the people who've made the first potential skyscrapers, and it's like, oh, okay,
Scottish?
yeah, the ancient Scottish, and the
Wow.
reason why is because they used to build multiple tiered buildings on top of each other up the side of a valley mountain,
Right, okay.
and it's like I kind of see what you're saying,
Yeah, I get
but
what you're
it's
saying.
still always on a slope that's there though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's not its own freestanding 50-story fucking building. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's not put the two things in the same category. It's a very different form of engineering.
The Knights Templar would have created the first debit card, though.
Oh, they actually did. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is an actual thing.
Yeah.
They literally had the fucking platinum Amex. They could just walk in and go, The fucking Templars will pay for this, dear sir. Give me all your meat.
I think it was because of the. It was either because of the Romans or the Muslims that would attack them in between the route. I forget who it was.
Yeah, so they didn't.
One of the two.
So they didn't have the gold with them.
Yeah.
The gold was transported in a large.
There was gold there, and there was gold at the other places.
Exactly. They go there, and it's like, now I've got to the other place. I would like to have my money. Please.
Yeah. Give me this much gold, please.
Fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely crazy.
It's really cool. From what I remember, they had it printed on some form of something, so that it was like it had like different passcodes and stuff that changed.
Yeah,
there was some form of security that made it hard to fake it. Yeah, because it's not like you could just whip up like a barcode back then.
No, they didn't use like fingerprints or anything.
Yeah,
it had a way of
making sure they were real.
Exactly.
But yeah, fascinating that shit is, man. But there's also something else that's been captured as well over the last few days, because I know you're into like deep sea animals. You find them quite interesting.
I love my deep sea animals,
even if it's creepy as shit.
Yeah, especially if it's
yeah.
That's the best kind of deep sea
I
animal.
suppose. You know what? We've heard a lot of fights between like sperm whales and giant squids. That's the only reason we knew giant squids existed.
True.
Was because we'd seen them on
whales,
and we'd seen like their beaks in their bellies as well, like because they eat them.
Yeah.
Never have we seen a video of a sperm whale and a squid fighting and a sperm whale eating it until now. The video has finally been captured.
Nice.
Let's just hope it's not really AI. It didn't look like AI to me. It looked like the actual real thing. But I'll show you first. The only reason we caught this is because, I was involved. The only reason we caught this while I was down swimming in the ocean, don't ask me which one, I'm not sure.
I go scuba diving regularly.
Deep sea. But our deep sea is nothing compared to the whale and the squid.
No, they can go a whole level.
The only reason we saw it is because for some reason he decided to grab the squid, and while they were fighting, it swam up for some reason.
Probably to fuck the squid up. The squid
maybe, yeah.
Well up there.
Yeah, probably. And it's
probably not a bad move. Look at him.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, what?
No, it's all right. This is just the best video.
Epic battle between a sperm whale and their natural prey, giant squid.
I don't need we don't need the sound actually for this. But yeah, look at that, munching him down. That guy's hair is glorious, by the way.
Yeah, I've seen this guy.
Fucking glorious his hair is. One day, mine will be like that.
It's very manufactured, that look.
Hey, it's extremely...
well, maybe I've revealed something there on myself. I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm totally, I get fascinated by, I'm extremely vain. Yeah. So I'm like, I want that hair.
Yeah.
But,
I've had that hair. Not in that colour.
Yeah.
But I've had hair that's good.
It's quite thick, is it, when you got
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you bastard.
It's like the Archer quote. I love his guy. He goes like, mate, the hair is so thick, my barber changed... Fuck me.
My hair is assaulting you.
My hair is so thick that my barber charges me double.
And it changes me double, you niffle. You had an issue with that joke, didn't you?
King, give me a break.
Oh, yeah. You've touched like a couple of drops.
Yep.
I'm wasted.
I'm wizzy waste.
And there are people like that, though. The people that are, allergic to alcohol.
Mm.
Just makes them wasted really quickly.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's glorious to watch.
Yeah.
Because, they're light, they're a cheap date, I mean.
Yeah.
You don't need no hypno. Give them some alcohol and they're all over the shop. It's all over the place, man. It's like me on Xanax a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Or a week and a half ago, whatever it was. A couple of weeks ago now, actually, I think. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting little...
It's amazing how the most messed... Well, this is weird because the evil hippie seems to think that if people that go on antidepressants are turning into zombies, despite the fact that I was on strong antidepressants for ages, and he agrees that I wasn't a zombie.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm an outlaw and I'm an outlier, sorry. That's not true. But what I always thought is because you heard about it more with the American stuff, the anxiety things, and I reckon we're confusing it with Xanax.
Way more.
I think we're confusing it with Xanax over here, and that's the issue.
SSRIs do have their own issues.
They have issues, but more about fucking your body up.
Yeah, when
from what I've gathered.
SSRI use at the maximum I was taking it, I was... and this was ages ago. This is when I was in my teenage years and fucking stuff like that.
Mm.
I could beat it for like 3 hours and not go.
Beat it.
Yeah.
Oh, masturbation.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
for like 3 hours straight and not nut.
Oh, well, that's not the worst issue to have, though.
It wasn't the worst, but it's better if you got other people around.
Oh, I
to
see.
interrupt.
Oh, okay.
If you're just doing it yourself,
Oh, that sucks then, yeah.
it's a boring
No, that
fucking half a day trying to get fucking one out so you can do the rest of you.
Yeah, nobody wants to have to watch a full porno.
Nah.
Like, full with the story from beginning to end.
Yeah, if you're going through
Who's doing that?
multiple ones as well before you've nutted, it's like, oh god damn it! I had to set up multiple tabs beforehand so that I could get anywhere. So it's like, okay, that one's done. Click. Okay, good. You'd have to use your left hand as well to do the clicking.
Yeah.
Obviously, and that means that you just sometimes fuck it up and just pull a tab slightly out for some reason.
That sounds like something else.
Yeah, this is all fictitious. Obviously, this is obviously just a big joke.
I can say SSRIs have never done that to me.
They sucked for me.
No, I was fine with them, apart from like learning later on how much they were making me sweat more, making me dehydrated more than anything, giving me headaches. So like I'd stopped taking them completely. I've started taking like a small amount again now, very like the minimal amount.
Yeah.
Just to help, because there's still something there and it's bothering me. So got like a little kind of like anger, like a panic that's like just there all the time, and it's just been annoying me. So
I've got that as well. I think that's just living in the modern world currently.
I don't know, because I don't understand how people go out all the time with it, if that's the case.
Yeah. No, honestly, I mean, maybe that I. The thing is, I never found that SSRIs or antidepressants helped me go out more, really.
They quite, like I said though before, they quiet my brain down. My brain is loud.
Oh yeah, my brain's loud as shit, but luckily for me, just like smoking deals with that. For the most part, there are some times where it doesn't. Now I've got used to sort of using like breathing techniques and just sort of accepting that, like, eventually the panic attack will be over.
Yeah,
and it's just something I've got to get used to, you know.
It's not even just always panic attacks though. Anyway, it's just like my brain's loud anyway. It's hard to focus on things. Like
I find it hard, but sometimes I think it like. I think sometimes for me it comes down to like the brain RAM idea I've got. But like your brain can only hold so many ideas in its head at once.
That's inside out. That's inside out logic.
I guess it is. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I like that movie.
There you go.
No, but like legit, I've always thought that like the brain can only hold so much in its head at one point.
Mm.
And if you've got too many like projects in your head, or
this is a legitimate theory. Like I've heard this. Like
you need to do something to get one of those out. Now you can either like write down all of the ideas that are troubling you, and I always used to do this because this is really useful. Because 9 times out of 10, you'll think you've got an inconceivably large list of things that you've got to contend with. Mm-hmm. But when you write them all out, you've got 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And the reason why you think it's an infinite list is because you worry about one, then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next. Loop one, next, then the next, then the next, then the next.
Writing shit down, yeah.
Yeah. If you write it down, you can look at it and go, oh shit, that's not so bad. And then you can start going like, I can deal with that one, and I can do that one. And then once you've done that, then you've only got 5 problems.
Yeah.
You know?
Enough about that anyway, because we're starting to sound like a episode of Two Bears, One Cave.
Yeah, I'm
turned into a Bird Cry show.
I'm not going to start talking about the pause, though.
Oh, no, I'm on about the Bird Cry side of it, though.
I know, but...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you got the Bird Cry side is always him having a, what do you call it?
An existential crisis, basically.
And having the guest, or Tom, be his psychiatrist.
Yeah.
It turns into like a therapy session.
Yeah.
Or you got Tom insulting the pause.
Yeah.
Or insulting wrestling too. He'd said so much bad stuff about wrestling, and they went to WWE. And Bert had been there before doing stuff, and he brought Tom to do stuff. But there was a bunch of people there who were like, we don't like him, and we heard what he said.
Yeah.
So I don't think they did anything with him in the end. The one thing that they did do with Bert Kreischer the first time, they hadn't planned it out or anything. There's just the 2 guys started going out and like just pushing and messing with him. And like goating him out, and he threw off his top and jumped the rail, and the security guards, because it's Bert Kreischer, just didn't stop him or anything. And then once they got to him and stuff, they were started like, okay, come in the ring and do this, come and chokeslam me, basically, and the guy jumped like freaking miles in the air. Same guy, he did the same thing for Jelly Roll. The guy is like a G at taking chokeslammers, man.
Yeah.
It's like he forgets the gravity exists. I don't know how he does it. But enough about that.
Some people do have that seeming ability to like slightly defy gravity.
Yeah.
Like they can just will themselves to be up in the air longer. Like some basketball players have got that shit. Yeah. And you see them like do a leap and they like fucking slam it in the net and it's like that you can't do that. Like that's not, you're outside of the realms of physics, my dear boy. What are you doing?
The guy with the highest vertical leap, it was on Mr. Beast and stuff not that long ago. And he was like, it was like people versus animals.
Yeah.
I remember. And he like was facing some kind of big cat to see who could jump higher.
Yeah.
And I swear he beat it. But it's just crazy how high you can jump.
Yeah.
Like you watch it, it's like, that doesn't look possible.
Why have you been able to do this?
And then you got the other side, the body control people that can just
like
twist in the air.
I love the fucking Wim Hof method shit as well.
I don't know what that is.
Body control. That was a whole big thing on Joe Rogan for a bit.
What's it called?
Wim Hof method.
What the hell is that?
So it's this guy who created a breathing method,
Right.
the Wim Hof method.
Okay.
Where he basically, you sort of just like breathe in and then sort of let it out a little bit, and then breathe in as hard as you can again and let it out a little bit, and then breathe in as hard as you can again and let it out a bit.
Right.
So you're like really over oxygenating your blood.
Right.
And he uses it himself to go swimming underneath the ice and then coming out the other side because he's a fucking mad Norwegian.
Is this the guy who, the old looking guy with the big beard and that?
Yeah.
He's always in like pants, he's probably been snowy and that. Yeah, I know
He's using the Wim Hof method.
Right, I have seen him. Yeah. I know exactly who you mean.
He hyper-oxygenates himself and then just does crazy shit.
The real Liver King.
Yeah, the real Liver
The man the Liver King wants to be.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, he's really living those ancestral tenets.
Yeah, he's legit, he is. And he's not huge. He looks like a thin, scrawny man, but he's fitter than any of us.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Yeah, he could outrun a fucking marathon runner. He could outlift a fucking Olympic lifter.
We could word about Bob pretty damn quick anyway.
Yeah.
Quicker than me, 100%. He looks like he should die after the first lane.
Anyone can run quicker than me, because I have a busted ass.
Oh yeah, let us know about the ass before we go into SNL then, because we've already gone half an hour,
So
let us know about you. You wanted to give an update on your butt?
I just have a really painful ass. I got a spot that turned into something else.
Well, it's not a cyst then.
It was a cyst, essentially.
Which I suppose we don't want to go too much into it,
I use
actually.
ingrown hair.
Oh, okay.
Got quite a hairy ass.
For anyone who isn't an English guy, this is the kind of, or a white British guy, this is the kind of shit we get. It's going to be the cat with us. The door's open for them. Oh, you cover it. I'll be only 2 seconds.
What was I saying?
You asked? What you asked?
Yes. So I don't know if you've ever had to sort of exorcise a demon from your own butthole before, but I have. And in this one particular case, like, you don't expect it to be as, like, devastatingly large an amount as it turned out to be. Like, that's the thing. When I normally squeeze out a spot...
Okay, now, before we explain this too much, because I hate these conversations, like, these people that are really into popping spots, I do not understand them. They're weird as shit.
The thing that screw me over is, like, normally you know sort of vaguely how much, or if anything, it's, like, less. In this, it was like giving birth to an alien.
Okay, awesome.
It was
fucking great. Ew.
So now I've had to sort of drive very carefully, very coquettishly, like I'm side saddling everywhere.
Now he's doing...
Protect the third butthole I have generated.
But at the same time, though, I saw you limping up the road and I thought I was out his foot again. And now to learn you're limping from a spot, I'm like, okay.
Oh, no, that was actually my legs.
Oh, okay.
To be fair. It's just funnier to say it's the butthole.
Oh, I did wonder. I was like, what the fuck?
It is hella uncomfortable to sit on.
Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense it would be uncomfortable to sit on.
Yeah, right?
The walking is like the exact opposite. I suppose, like, at the same time, though, depending on where it is in the butt cheeks.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Right in the cleft.
Don't know what that means. I don't want to know.
Right down the centre.
All right, let's go on to something that won't make me want to turn it off. And I'm on about me listening to it and editing it and being like, no, I'm turning it off.
Weird noises, that's why.
What weird noise would you make?
If I sort of shift in a weird way and it hurts, I'll just go.
Ah, you won't make noise. Oh, I see. Okay. yeah. Okay. I'm with you. Well, let's go into some SNLs anyway then. Let's, actually, let me put the thing back on so I remember it. So I can see it's live from. There we go.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't change that one. God damn it. I thought I did.
Jesus, sorry. No, I literally had no idea that was about to happen.
There we go. I got it now.
That just fucking exited me without any. That was an illegal immigrant. That's what that was.
That was an illegal immigrant.
Yeah, it had no passport. I didn't permit it to leave the country.
Why is this so goddamn bright? I hate this. I can hear my name being mentioned. Oh, let's just quickly do this. I'm going to see if I can get the night light on. I'm going weird lately.
Night light. Turn
What the
on
fuck is it
wherever
doing?
you go. Click turn on loud.
That's,
Click it. There you go.
okay, cool.
You just have to set the thing. And then, there you go.
There we go. It's not been doing it. It's just because it's so bright when we have this on.
That is better.
So, yeah, to respond actually before we go any further, somebody did a comment on it mentioning about the Vanessa Hudson's walk-off from SNL on the last episode. I tried to have a look what they're on about because I didn't recognise it at all. I can't find it.
If you can find a link to it and send that in, did he send a link?
A link?
Yeah.
No, he didn't send a link to it. He just meant, let me have a look actually, because I'm just remembering now. I did actually save it. The comment.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah.
What you did?
I don't know what that was.
What you did?
There's so much fucking shit here, that's why. There we go.
Vanessa Hudgens walk away video.
Chris BC 4GD. Let me know what that was if you're in the
if you got
chat
a link,
at all.
send us over the link and we'll definitely have a little watch because that sounds interesting.
I've had a look on YouTube though, and there's just nothing there that I can find. I mean, I didn't look on Thingy or anything on like Google for an explanation or anything, but I'd have thought it would pop up. But then again, I mean, other things that I found didn't pop up on YouTube, so that's kind of silly actually for me to say that. Let me just quickly check.
Vanessa Hudgens walk away video.
Well, and SNL walkout. There was something about a walkout there. This is it. No, walkout. Okay, there was no record of Vanessa Hudgens having a walkout on the search results. See nothing. It's an apology for this.
Are we being fucking, what do you call it? Fucking Mandela affected here. Does this guy live in a slightly different universe where Vanessa Hudgens had a walkout on SNL and then no.
Yeah. This doesn't seem to have happened.
No.
It does not seem to be. Does not exist.
This is amazing, mate. We found a new Mandela effect.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean,
Let's
know.
go onto a message board somewhere and just see how many people remember it. Because I bet it will be a large chunk. It will be like a good 20-25% of people will be like, I totally remember that.
You reckon?
Yeah. That kind of thing with the Mandela effect happens all the time, motherfucker.
Okay.
Whether people are just believing something that didn't exist. Oh, hang on.
That's just the theme bot.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's how you can just put it in there and in the corner then when there's stuff there.
Yeah.
But, okay, yeah, so let's have a look at some more then while we're waiting for any update on that. So we looked at Adrian Brody. Last time we covered like a few, including Adrian Brody, Sean Paul, Frank Zappa, yeah, Costello. Charles Grodin, I don't know that name, so we're not really going to explain, but he was a host in 1977, reportedly missed rehearsals and ad-libbed most of his dialogue during the live show.
Yeah, we.
It might have been one of the first, like, bad experiences though. He started in 75. You know what I mean? 2 years in. That was when it was actually Saturday Night Live, because it was that other one before, wasn't it? Remember, for the first 2 years, it was like,
Something Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Show or something. Even might be something like that.
Yeah.
Something, but basically sounds the same, but like a TV version.
Yeah.
You know, like if you wanted to make your own version and make it sound similar.
Go through the Frank Zappa as well.
They read from Cooper Carter.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we mentioned that anyway.
Yeah.
It's just the thing that with the older ones, like
Mentioned
we don't know who they are.
Yeah, we mentioned all the Milton Berle.
Yeah, these ones. Yeah. And you got to.
Chase.
We didn't really. Well, actually, no, we did cover Chevy Chase. We didn't go into the Richard Pryor one. Though.
We did, because Richard Pryor was one of the one they threatened to walk off because like they were going like, oh well, we're gonna have to put a delay on it, and he's like, it's because I'm black.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we've been through that one.
Okay, we did go through that one actually.
Andrew Dice Clay, we went through that.
Did we?
Yeah, because it was just Dice.
Oh, this might be an issue. Then I might
Trump.
misremember. Yeah, we didn't do Donald Trump.
We didn't go into all that much, but yeah, we kind of got that.
Oh, we did actually because of deport racism offering $5,000.
So Elon Musk
They offered $5
as well.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson we talked about because of his monologue. Sinead O'Connor, yeah.
We didn't do Rage Against the Machine.
No, we didn't, but we did do Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, we did Sinead O'Connor. We didn't do Kanye West. We didn't do David Bowie.
Yeah, this is where we're. This is
where this is where we're up to. Okay.
Yeah. Elvis Costello, I remember.
Ashley Simpson, did we actually show that one? I know I've shown you it before.
Let's definitely show that.
Yeah. Okay. Because everyone will know this.
I remember
anyway.
Elvis Costello because he did a different song that he wasn't supposed to do.
Was that the guy? Yeah, he was doing radio. He's like a weird guy. I didn't know the dude before this.
Sorry, I'm burping right into the mic.
Like don't do that.
Bastard.
Yeah, don't do that.
I am sorry, guys. I'm trying to remember not to do that.
Just don't do it. Like,
Yeah.
That's the kind of like patience I have with my kids when they're like, I'm trying to remember to. I'm like, why are you trying to remember? Just don't do it. What do you mean? Just don't do it.
Yeah, no, it's not as easy as that.
I mean, it is.
It's habit, you know. Like, you gotta change.
Then you got a fucking issue with that. If burping into a microphone is that much of a habit.
I just burp.
Oh well, okay. I'm not even there.
It's fucking Jude Law, though, isn't it?
Jude Law, yeah, he was the main host at the time. And Ashley Simpson, she's got a whole bunch of excuses about why this happened, which we'll mention after.
Yeah, she's like had multiple different excuses though.
Oh yeah, they change all the time. Like there's a bit of a chronological showing of it here, but yeah, we'll see that in a minute. Let's watch it first.
Let's have a little gander.
Once again, Ashley Simpson.
That is the second song now.
On a Monday.
She tried to say like that the band were playing the wrong song. Look at the band. They're not playing anything.
Nope.
Look, he's just changing his. That was one trying to.
May as well just.
Yeah, they're just playing along to it now. They are playing along to it still. Little chick. The problem with live shit though, live shit can go wrong too. But I feel sorry for her because she didn't make that mistake. But at the same time, the mistake showed that she was lip syncing.
Apparently she said like, oh, that's just a thing they
we don't
insisted, and then she's like, oh, that was actually a thing that was just going to be playing in the babackground, but it was just something over the top. But
well, yeah, she was saying like things like she was ill and stuff like. Let's have a look at it anyway. The 20-year-old was widely attacked following the incident.
20 years old. Wow.
She said she appeared. Band started playing the wrong song.
20 years old. Jesus.
There were 12,000 negative posts being left on her official website. So this is the time, obviously, before freaking Facebook. And that would have been on Facebook.
That would have been like 13 to 3 million, depending on what platform.
Yeah. On October 25th, Simpson called into Total Request Live and explained that due to complications arising from severe acid reflux disease,
oh God,
she had completely lost her voice at the time, and the doctor had advised her not to sing. Her father and record label reportedly encouraged her to perform using the guide vocals. 60-minute cameras filming the show from backstage for a planned piece on SNL executive Lorne Michaels had also captured Simpson tearfully leaving the stage during an earlier dress rehearsal, upset about her voice.
Right, okay.
She stated the incident, I made a complete fool of myself. Yeah, And
Yeah,
said
that's true.
the drummer had pressed the wrong button. She's blaming the drummer. Blaming the goddamn drummer. What a surprise.
Yeah.
Blame the drummer.
Always blame the drummer. Everyone always believes that.
Michaels had been unaware of the plan to use lip syncing and said 60 Minutes interview he would not have allowed it if he'd been consulted. He also said it was the first unplanned walk-off in the show's then nearly 30-year history due to his long-standing policy.
So get used to the idea.
There have not been that many.
No, but still, it's like in 30 years, none. And
Yeah, in the next 20 years.
Yeah.
A few. She later reflected on the incident, saying in 2015, on Watch What
it's almost
Happens
like people
Live.
got less professional.
There's like people in general, only got less respectful.
Yep.
Live with Andy Cohen, she was completely responsible, and in retrospect, she would not have performed that evening due to the vocal issues. She reiterated these comments in 2024, 20 years after the incident. So she's a bit older now, and it's like,
Years old now.
yeah, she's like, now you know what? I just shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's like it was
Couldn't
a
have
stupid
done-
idea.
Yeah, it was a silly idea, and I shouldn't have been fucking forced into doing it. But
Realistically, it's a record label and a dad's fault,
yeah.
which shocker, eh?
What a fucking surprise. Hey, you're 20 years old, you need to make some money.
I think they got one of those like famous families because there's like Ashley Simpson, Jessica Simpson.
Oh, they all the same Simpsons?
Yeah,
Are they the same Simpsons?
them two. Yeah, they're
Yeah, I'm not saying they're the same as Homer.
no. Yeah, that's. What do you think that? Yeah, they're related to the fucking 2D drawn thing.
Yeah.
It's got a very quietly mentioned second film coming out. It's not been talked about too much,
Yeah.
but it is coming out.
I'm into that.
And it was first unveiled that there was a new one coming out on a, you'd think the Super Bowl, Comic-Con. No. An executive call for the budget.
Yeah. That's usually how it actually gets found out now.
No, but no, not most of the time. That was like officially like confirmed, only because they like give them out to the public and that,
Yeah, but I mean, have you seen how many times like a new like Marvel movie has been spoiled by a fucking lunchbox in Taiwan? Like it's ridiculous.
Aspects, yeah. There's been loads of them kind of things, yeah. But their money matters more. That's like they do so much about to stop leaks and that, but if it's going to interfere with their marketing, with their not marketing so much, their what do you call that? There's more of a word for it, but they're making money from that shit basically.
Yeah.
That's That's probably the biggest market to make money, really, for a lot of stuff.
It's what
anyway.
made fucking
Maybe
George
not-
Lucas a billionaire.
Yeah.
George Lucas literally walked into a fucking movie studio
Hmm.
and he was like, here's this movie. It's a great idea. I've got everything set up. All you guys need to do is pay for it and pull the trigger and you can have, this marvelous franchise. I don't want to have any of the money. I just want to have the rights to the toys.
Is that what it was?
And at the time,
I think I've heard.
action figures weren't that big. Like there was G.I. Joe.
He was
stuff like that.
I know his was one of the first big ones to do it. Like, and he got on like McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Mattel and I'm going to go to fucking
He's
Ninja
that shit.
and fucking make everything you can. Guys. I want all of these kids to have fucking action
Even though it's not a
in
kid's
their
film.
hands by Christmas.
Even though it's not a kid's film.
Yeah.
That classic, because the same thing. There was another film after that had the same thing. I can't think what it is now. It was something that was
It's a kid's film, really.
Okay, there was something afterwards that wasn't. There was a load around that time that weren't kids' films.
That was the thing, because Star Wars did
Can't
that.
think what they were.
Then everyone else got on the bandwagon. They were like, He-Man became a thing because Mattel wanted to sell those toys, and Transformers because they wanted to sell those toys. And then that spread out.
They already had
were like,
toys.
we've got all of these things that are popping up.
Already
But
had
we'll
toys.
go to old things that already exist. And suddenly they were like, Alien. Let's have a series of toys of aliens.
I think it was Alien that might have been in McDonald's too.
Yeah, legit.
Even though it's in no way a kid's film, but
No.
I think it might have been Alien.
Yeah.
Because I've watched a lot about the making of that stuff. So quite interesting. I love
They had a cartoon.
really. I don't realise how much I'm into
Born
old horror.
Aliens cartoon.
Wow. Okay.
Like with all of these different aliens in it, so that they could sell the aliens to kids to have as toys, and it worked. Me and my brother got one each.
Right. Let's jump on to another one. Sorry. So he's on the front thumbnail. He's always fun to talk about, Mr. Kanye West.
Yes.
I vaguely remember this. There's a few bits to this though as well, if I remember correctly, because this was September 29th, 2018. It was Kanye West MAGA hat time.
Oh yeah.
And every time you see him, he'd be in a MAGA hat.
Yeah.
He was the musical guest. He wore a MAGA hat, launched, and he'd agreed to do 2, which is always the thing.
Yeah.
But then after the second song, he was like, "No, I'm Kanye West," and he launched into a third performance with the song "Ghost Town" featuring Kid Cudi and 070 Shake.
I think that's Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi. What did I say?
Kid Cud.
Oh, okay. Kid Cudi. And 070 Shake.
You know what I'm gonna name myself after? A child of
Good.
something that a cow chews on.
What?
Cows chew on cud.
Oh, do they? I put they chew on grass.
They eat the grass, they pull it down into their first stomach, they regurgitate it, chew it again, that's when it becomes the cud. And then they swallow that down into their second stomach, and then it goes into their
What
third
the fuck
stomach.
can't things just eat?
Because it's
what
really
the hell?
hard to break down grass.
Apparently so. I mean, it's easier to smoke it. Aha. So, yeah, midway through the performance, NBC cut a commercial.
Damn it, sorry.
Jesus Christ. We're not going to fuck it in a swear jar. We're going to have to get you a burps jar.
That would legit help. I'd
Oh,
take
God.
the money at the end and do something with it. Like, create a small orphanage.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, he cut a commercial as the show had reached the end of its allotted airtime. After finishing the performance, West began pontificating about the liberal media attacking President Trump and his own 2020 presidential bid. Kanye. I remember when he talked about that, he didn't get anywhere with it. This resulted in boos from the audience as the cast stood off to the side of the stage and kept their heads down. I remember hearing about this and seeing videos of it and that, like from people in the audience. The cast, an impromptu speech was captured in part by comedian and former SNL cast member Chris Rock. That's why I saw it then. During the rant, During the rant that was uploaded to Twitter by West's record producer Mike Dean, West accused the cast and crew of bullying him about supporting. Okay, whatever.
I mean,
another situation of Kanye West going a bit crazy.
Kanye West seems to have the thinnest skin in Hollywood.
Well, this was near the beginning of his meltdown. This is what he might have still been with.
Even then, though,
Kim Kardashian
he
at this
seems
point.
to have the thinnest skin possible.
Yeah.
If you say anything about Kanye West that he doesn't like, he immediately has to act like a little bitch about it.
I was showing you that Piers Morgan interview with Sneeko last night.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, I can't remember if we watched it on the podcast. We might have done.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I've definitely.
Yeah, I know you've seen it. Yeah.
I've seen it on Moist Critical shit as well.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
But more because of Sneeko.
Yeah.
It was random.
Oh my God, Sneeko is right there. Look at this stupid clown.
He's a weird dude. Charlie, that's it. Yeah, he's alright though, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so that was Kanye being Kanye. It's not surprising with what he's done since. I've seen him in black freaking KKK hoods and shit.
I know. Yeah.
Jawhead.
He is a very unique individual. Let's put it that way. He is, if anything, managed to prove that you can basically say whatever you want. He's still around for some reason, despite all of this shit.
What? Yeah. God knows how, man. Really.
I think it's mostly because he's become a bit of a lol cow now.
Yeah. You're probably right there, to be fair.
There we are.
David Bowie, I don't think we did that one last time either.
David Bowie? Yeah.
So December 15th, 1979, I've got a video for this one too.
Yeah.
The episode featured 3 songs by musical guest David Bowie, concluding with a performance of Boys Keep Swinging, which used a green screen effect to superimpose Bowie's head on the body of a marionette he operated while singing. This was because censored and muted the lyric, "Other boys check you out," during the performance, but were unable to react in time when the song concluded with a large phallus repeatedly popping up out of the marionette's pants. The episode was not edited for further rebroadcast,
that is such a David Bowie move.
Yeah, we do have a video of it. So
He's just going to put a penis in there, and they won't even know.
I like it, man. They're like, nah, you can't be singing that stuff. And it's like, okay. Well, screw you. For some reason, the only version I could find of it was reversed.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but here we go. No clue why. So it's going to pop up at the beginning more, so you'll see it in a minute.
Yeah.
This is the end of the performance. Fuck that shit. There it is. One more time for anyone that missed it. Big Winky. There you go.
He knows exactly what he's
Yeah,
doing.
coming up the belly, which is the best part as well.
Oh, absolutely genius.
That is just like you said, a perfect word for it. The genius of David Bowie right there.
David Bowie.
That's just, that says so much about
David
him.
Bowie. Yeah, he always had a fucking fantastic sense of humour.
I don't know much about him myself, but
I love his music. I love his fucking music.
It does say a lot about it now looking at it, yeah.
Yeah. He was a genuinely brilliant man. Like, fantastic writer and artist and musician, brilliant actor, fucking just, all around.
You might need to get a bit closer
Renaissance
to your
man.
mic.
Yeah, I probably do. A full-blown Renaissance man, as they used to say.
A Renaissance.
A Renaissance man.
Oh, yeah, I suppose actually, yeah, he's one of the people that could do a bunch of things, or he could do with acting and shit too.
Yeah, he could do anything.
That's probably the first thing I knew him from was The Labyrinth.
Yeah.
I think that was it, wasn't it?
You do.
It kind of scared
Remind
me
me
when
of
I
the
was
girl.
younger.
You do. Remind me of the girl.
Oh,
Girl with the power.
it kind of creeped me out, to be honest, when I was young, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because it's fucking creepy.
I don't know if I even watched it all the way through. I don't remember watching it all the
I
way through.
love that fucking movie. I watched that movie more times than I can remember when I was a kid.
Really?
I fucking loved that movie.
Right. Sam Kinison. Do you know about Sam Kinison?
Ow, ow, ow!
There you go. You definitely know about Sam Kinison. Before we... Do you know the hit?
That's all you need to do, and it's like
That's all he did?
Yeah.
That was his whole thing?
Yeah.
He reminds me so much of my former singer in my band, in guitarist, because we were the trio, the front man, where I say it. He reminds me so much of him. He's just him.
It's
not funny, but he's just everything else other than the funniness.
It's the same fucking.
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
He's a bit funny, but not Sam Kinison funny. He is also now as well one of the people that is reportedly haunts the Comedy Store.
What, Sam Kinison?
Sam Kinison.
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Somebody said that they and I think he experienced the thing as well while he was there. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, lots of people have said that there's fucking creepy shit going on at the Comedy Store.
I can't remember who it was, whether it was him or somebody else. I thought it was Sam. Somebody they were locked out or they couldn't go home for whatever reason, and somebody at the Comedy Store let them sleep at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
And he slept on the stage in one of the rooms.
Yeah.
And he said during the night somebody pulled him off the stage.
Oh.
There was no one there.
Oh.
He was like, what are you doing on the stage at this time?
Yeah, get off.
Get off.
Yeah. Oh, no, that immediately sent fucking shivers across my fucking spine. I don't like that.
Really?
I don't like that.
Oh, okay, I love that
don't
kind
know,
of stuff. But let's see what it said anyway then. So, Standard Routine by Sam Kinison during October 18th, 1986 was edited for the West Coast telecast and later airings, replacing two sections of the routine with a silent image of the previous season's cast. What? The first cutaway occurred when Kinison... What a weird thing to put on instead. An image of the previous season cast. That was just like grab anything quickly and throw it on.
Yeah.
The first cutaway occurred when Kinison encouraged the legalization of cannabis and said, well, he was...
can't get any more pot. If you give us back the pot, we'll forget about the crack.
That joke violated... Very good impersonation. That joke violated NBC policy of the time that all references to drugs must be negative. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. What about legal drugs? Like, doctor drugs? You ever negative about that?
Yeah.
Should be. Fucking the things that have fucked me up the most is definitely the legal drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, if you took like crack or heroin, then yeah, sure.
Different thing.
Yeah. Crack's worse, apparently. Sorry, heroin's worse, I mean.
Yeah, no surprise.
Yeah. I always thought they were like the same level, personally.
Mm.
The second, longer cutaway occurred when Kinison made a joke about the crucifixion. Oh, you don't want to be doing that in America. Hot damn. During rehearsal, Kinnison, shockingly, had not performed the drug joke and been asked to remove the crucifixion joke.
But he did it anyway.
Yeah,
Because he's a
I'm
real
sure.
comedian.
That's what they say to their real comedians, and you can't tell me what to do with my craft.
But at the same time,
You know what I'd say? Yes,
You're
sir. Yes, sir.
you're
You're
being-
paying me. Okay.
yeah, you're being unprofessional.
You are? You're just being
You're
unprofessional.
being unprofessional.
Straight up.
And like, don't get me wrong. Like, I swear a lot in my routine? Yeah, I do. And if someone sort of invited me on to do something that was,
Kid-friendly.
kid friendly, I'd have to give them that warning. That I might swear.
Yeah, you have to try not to.
I'm going to try my
Ask you
best not.
Yeah. But some might
I
step out.
might swear.
Some might step out.
Yeah.
Most kids have fucking heard it plenty of times anyway. Like I have argued this a lot anyway. Personally, I have zero issue with people like swearing and shit. The only reason sometimes like it'd be good if we can't would be for the YouTube stuff. But I also don't think though. I think like it's not just swears that are the words that pop up.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they're like some of the lower ones.
Yeah.
Like I think to really follow the YouTubey stuff, we'd have to really think about the topics and that, that we spoke about.
Yeah.
Until you're at a certain highway, like a Joe Rogan, you could do anything.
Yeah.
But it's kind of pointless trying to follow this shit.
Yeah, because ultimately it changes every other fucking week as well.
Exactly.
So you're always trying to chase the latest fucking algorithm trend.
As, for example, let's go down actually past a few others, down to Shane Gillis then. That's the perfect moment.
Yeah. We did talk a little bit about Shane Gillis.
Yeah, it took a little bit after.
But we didn't do the whole information about what happened. Oh, no, we did.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah,
actually?
we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You can go back to that last time then where we were dancing around the actual phrase
Like,
that he was saying. So if you want to hear that, go back to last week.
Yeah,
'cause
we're not entirely sure that that's cool.
It's not cool to say, I know that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
In context,
yeah.
in context, when you're quoting someone, that should be fine.
Yeah,
But some people would take liberties with that of order.
that's true.
That
That is very true.
you got to look at the context of the context sometimes.
Context of that context.
True. Like, and those people would be saying it now over and over just because, like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And I told you about my family member that says that, not that full phrase, but part of it, something else,
Yeah.
something bananas, just because it's for some reason a few people in my family say it. I think just one of those weird sayings that's gone through.
It's just
But-
been picked up from a granddad.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And then now it's like got to the next
Your
generation.
granddad's not a bad person. Your
Yeah.
granddad couldn't say a single thing that's bad because it's your granddad.
And there was no Chinese people around.
yeah, and you're not even thinking about it in that context because
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
it's a thing that granddad says and it's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? That's what a lot of people don't seem to understand as well as like, yeah, maybe something is a little bit racist, but like ultimately in a few situations like that, it can just be that people are ignorant.
Yeah.
You don't assume malice over ignorance.
Yeah.
And don't come at someone hard, like, fuck you for using that. Come at someone and say,
I-
why
annoys-
that's weird, though.
It annoys me that people always make out of ignorance such a bad thing. Like, it's not somebody's fault
Yeah.
they've never been made aware that this even
The
exists.
world is full of so much information. It is impossible to know
Yeah.
everything.
I always think it's really harsh how people make out like, it's such a bad thing to be ignorant of something. Great to learn about something, but if you
Yeah.
don't know it
Oh,
exists,
you found
can't.
someone who's ignorant about something. You know what a great thing to do is be really cool about that and talk to them about it so you can teach
make
them
yourself-
about it.
Yeah.
Rather than just going, you're a fucking idiot. Because that doesn't help anyone.
Being ignorant.
Yeah.
Not being ignorant.
Be ignorant.
Now, you know who was ignorant? Mr. Michael Myers when he came up with Wayne's World.
I've heard that
Well, not when
Michael
he came up
Myers
with it.
can be a bit of a cunt.
I have heard he's not a nice guy.
Yeah.
I've heard this a lot.
Especially to people who are below him in the chain. Like
yeah.
there's been
Realistically,
multiple
nowadays,
things
no
of
one-
like people saying that on the sets of Austin Powers, if you looked Michael Myers in the eye and you were like a stagehand or something, you could get fired. You wouldn't know anything about it until you got fucking the thing telling you you've been fired.
Damn.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong? It's like Ellen used to have similar shit
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on. It's like, what is wrong with people who are funny and getting fucking so weird? I think it's because like, a lot of
There's plenty of
comedians,
dicky comedians, though, we've
Yeah.
seen it.
but I think there's a lot of comedians as well who like struggle with dealing with other people. Yeah, and once they get put into a position of power, they find ways to be able to be like, well, I don't want to talk to these people, so...
Yeah.
And people allow it.
And if you're not empathetic as well,
Yeah.
which is even more of a thing back then, I think people were less empathetic, possibly because you saw less. I assume if you're seeing less of people's lives, then you're going to be less empathetic.
Well, I don't know, though. I mean, do people seem to be more empathetic now? I'd argue maybe not.
Maybe not, actually. Yeah, that's weird, actually, isn't it?
Maybe
It
it's
could
just
be.
been a deterioration.
Some of the younger generation are, though, to be fair.
Maybe it's because...
The younger generation are more empathetic because they're more political, too.
Yeah, but that always seems to be the case, and then it gets knocked out of them by the time they're fucking 25.
And they're stupid, though. That's the problem.
That's always the case as well, yeah.
I don't think kids aren't normally political. That's not true, actually. I've never noticed that at all. The average common person kid. No one in my school has ever talked about...
How old do you mean by kid, though?
But, like from, like in school.
Because I was quite
like
political
secondary school up
in a
until...
as a kid when I was like 16 plus.
Yeah, even that's like a lot of kids aren't in any way.
Right.
You were definitely an outlier in that.
I was just interested in the world and I was interested in the way it ran.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think
it
most
tends
people
to
are.
make you a bit political because you tend to get...
Yeah. And most people, when they're 16, are thinking about trying to have sex with girls and that.
Yeah.
Well, that is just what's on your head as a boy, When you're 16, you're horny.
Yeah.
Either that or, like starting drinking, shit like that, That's what most people's brains go to.
Well, yeah. Yeah. That's more important.
But, so Wayne's World, though, anyway.
Wayne's World.
Shocking.
Wayne's World. Excellent.
Michael Myers,
Sorry, I had
shockingly.
to do the...
I don't know. It's you throw the references in. I ain't got a damn clue.
Have you never seen the movie Wayne's World?
I've seen parts of it. I know what it is.
Swing.
What?
Oh, that hurt.
Radical. You say that. Radical, dude.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of Bill and Ted.
They do say that as well, but I think
They're very
Radical
similar
was,
to Bill and Ted,
I
aren't
think
they?
Radical was around quite a lot in the 90s.
They are very similar to Bill and Ted, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I never really watched much of it. I had no
Even
clue.
Bart Simpson had a bit of a radical phase.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So this was 1992, the episode in question, though. So very long time ago, which actually probably explains why he was able to get away with this back then. Yeah. He made fun of Chelsea Clinton, daughter of President-elect Bill Clinton at the time. Wayne noted that while adolescence has been thus far unkind to the then 12-year-old Chelsea, Garth... Oh, so it's the other one. It wasn't Michael Myers, actually. It was the other one. Is it?
A Garth opined that she could turn into a babe in waiting.
Yeah. First Lady Hillary Clinton was publicly critical of the jokes. Go on, do it, Hillary.
We felt upon reflection that if it was any way hurtful, it wasn't worth it. That was Lorne Michaels. Fuck it, I was doing his Hillary Clinton.
What? Oh, yeah. I didn't
Lorne
understand
Michaels
it.
would be like, we felt upon reflection that if it was in any way hurtful, that it wasn't worth it.
She's a kid who didn't choose to be in public life. Myers himself wrote a letter of apology to the White House.
Jesus Christ.
Michael Myers apologised, but it was the other guy that said it.
I mean, an ugly duckling is a thing, right?
Yeah. I think there is more because
I think
sexualising a 12-year-old.
Yeah, it was a bit weird. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's more of the thing.
A babe in waiting.
Yeah, which I get that. It's like
It's a bit Drake, innit?
and weirdly though, you know who it also is, but he gets away with it. He always did, and he still does when he does it every now and then. Doesn't do it much now though. Eminem. So many of his songs. I think about Hilary Duffy's "Not Quite Old Enough," so I had never seen a butt like that.
Yeah.
And maybe next time. And maybe next time that I see it, I'll say ass and she'll make my pee-pee go. Ba-doing, doing, doing.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah. There's other ones in there. He did a bunch of it. But because, what's that other one? Something about jacking off to 13-year-old Topanga. No, that was Dave, actually, the rapper. I've been jacking off to 13-year-old Topanga. What, it's like a joke to you? I don't get it. No, real shit. Yeah, that's Snoop Dogg. It's in rap a lot. In the silly rap, they do a lot of talking about that.
Jesus.
I don't know why, but it's a common thing. Yeah. I know all about that now.
I guess it's a joke, I hope.
Yeah, I fucking hope. But then again, seeing what happened with R. Kelly, who knows? Not R. Kelly, so him too.
Him too.
But I think P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there wasn't children there, but it's not too much of a,
Yeah.
you know.
Less trapped in the closet, more.
Hello, me duppies. Not quite old enough, so I ain't never seen a butt like that. And there's the one where they're talking about the Olsen twins. Was it Drumstick? They're talking about the Olsen twins in one. I can't remember how that goes, but yeah, it's weird. That could be a whole episode, you know, the weirdest stuff to happen in rap.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of weird things. Like that, what's his name? Travis Scott. He's a weirdo. He's proper weird.
He's a proper fucking psycho, yeah.
And like, I don't know why they brought him into wrestling for a bit. It was really exciting. I kind of like his one song, to be fair, but it's just the same thing over and over. It's fun for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's just the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I'm not...
Meek, 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 meek.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And there's some cool stuff at the beginning, like... Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I know. I never got on with that dude. He just seems like a cunt to me.
I completely agree. Alex Baldwin shoots from the hip.
Well, you don't want him doing that.
No, this is the first time he did it. So practice. So the 13th episode of SNL's 19th season aired the weekend before Valentine's Day in 1994 and featured a sketch in which host Alec Baldwin portrays a scoutmaster making overt sexual advances towards the Boy Scout character Canteen Boy.
Oh, God.
Played by Adam Sandler. The sketch generated a considerable amount of complaints from viewers who felt it was homophobic and trivialised paedophilia.
Well, I mean, it's not homophobic if he's a pedo. That's
a boy.
Different thing.
Yeah, but to be fair, they're not saying it's bad.
Yeah,
they're saying it's
bad
alright.
to be gay. They're saying it's bad to be gay with a child, which I think is.
They're not. Are they even saying it's bad though? Are they even saying it's
I
bad?
think that's sort of the implied thing is this is creepy, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought that's probably more.
That's probably the point of it.
And also, Chicago Sun-Times columnist Richard Roper stated he received calls from his readers claiming they stopped watching the sketch before it finished. While what's the point then? What the fuck?
Yeah.
While the Boy Scouts of America said, "We see nothing funny about child molestation."
Well, stop doing it then.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? We are surprised that this unfunny subject would be selected for a comedy sketch. They're stupid. Of course it'll be selected.
Yeah.
I
stand with Alec Baldwin on this.
NBC received 300,000 phone call complaints and 11 affiliates. It's crazy because back then, the idea of getting complaints was such a thing.
Yeah, they had
like
15 million viewers or something.
Yeah, they had a lot more viewers.
If you piss someone off, like, you've pissed off a lot.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, though, reruns add a disclaimer that Adam Sandler's character is 27 years old. I don't know if you know this. Adam Sandler, when he was in SNL, wasn't a child.
No, amazing that, isn't it?
Nowhere, to be fair, do they say he's a child. He's a fucking Adam Sandler. He's not 13.
Imagine being the person watching that sketch going, "Oh no, this is horrible. This is horrible. This is travesty. How could they put this on TV?" And they put a label. By the way, this character is 27. Oh, it's fine.
Really?
Fine.
Well, it's not fine. I suppose it's still like.
Now it's just homophobic.
And it's got to be disabled. Like it's got to be a
No, it's just my cup of tea.
Yeah. And he must be like a mentally disabled kid anyway, or boy, because he must be acting like a child, obviously, in it, you know.
Oh, fucking God.
We can guarantee exactly how he's acting.
Yeah.
The water boy and all that, you know.
Yeah, of course he is.
Obviously, it's going to be exactly
He's
what
doing his special voice.
Where has he?
Yeah.
That's nothing like it. What the hell am I
What
doing?
is that? That's a
That's that
squirrel.
fucking hamster,
That's
yeah.
Adam Sandler playing a squirrel.
Oh, no idea what that was. That wasn't my most perfect one, I must say.
Oh, no.
But this is the most perfect sketch here, though.
Okay.
This is I titled it, "Some Dialogue May Have Been Removed in the Upcoming Sketch."
Okay.
Because I think that's the disclaimer just put on when it's rerun now.
Right.
Because it's been taken out.
Right.
So the episode hosted by Rainn Wilson aired on...
The Office fame.
Which one's that? Is that Dwight?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Fair
Dwight
play.
Schrute.
Before I ever had a clue who he was, to be fair.
Mm.
Aired on February 24th, 2007.
I reckon he's one of those. You know, there's some actors where you come across them and you're like, you got something else big. You know, like some actors, you come across them in something, you're like, oh, this was big for you, but I reckon you've got something else big in your future. You know what I mean? I reckon that's it for Rainn Wilson. I reckon like The Office was great, and he's had a few things here and there tiding him along, but I reckon there's something out there that is going to click really well with Rainn Wilson. Probably once he's a little bit older.
He's a bit older now. I did watch.
You know what I mean?
Him, I'm sure he said he's not really looking to do the acting stuff anymore.
Yeah, but that's
like
exactly,
that's like wrestling. Never say never.
That's exactly it. That's what someone will come along and be like, I really want you to play this. Just please have a look. And he'll be like, you know what? Okay, I will. And it'll fucking take off like a rocket.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because he's one of those guys.
US is still huge now, I think. He might also, at the same time, it might be bad, though, because sometimes when you have somebody in a program so big, only thing anyone can ever see is Dwight.
He's going to get his Breaking Bad. Because for years, all anyone remembered Bryan Cranston for was Malcolm in the Middle.
Right, I see.
That was all they fucking remembered him for.
I could see that, you know.
And then suddenly, out of the blue, it was like Breaking fucking Bad.
I could see something in that.
You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing I think that's going to happen for Rainn Wilson. That's not going to be like a comedy thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole different fucking vibe.
Surprising how many comedy actors go on to be amazing dramatic actors.
Well, it takes timing and like
emotional
skill to be able to be a good comedian. It's got to translate.
Oh, apparently it does. It just does.
Yeah.
Like all of them, like Kevin Hart is better in dramatic stuff, to be honest.
He's very good.
Alan Sandler. I can think it with like all of them almost. Probably. Like Robin Williams was better.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say better.
He's pretty good in some dramatic shit when he's given a chance.
They've all done some of it.
Yeah.
And this should be turned into a film, in my opinion, this sketch. It featured a sketch entitled Danny's Song, wherein bar patrons listen to the titular song and reminisce about inappropriate memories. Well, I say inappropriate, but memories. A character played by Bill Hader says his dad loved this song. I remember we had this one great day at the park. We just had so much fun. He was running in the grass and chasing squirrels. They had this fountain and we threw pennies in it for hours. So great. It was the first day I thought to myself just, I have a dad, and not, I have a dad with Down syndrome. He loved crayons. I knew you'd like it. The skit prompted criticism from John Coleman, the CEO of the National Down Syndrome Society, which led to the words Down syndrome being bleeped out in later broadcasts. It's great. That's like probably my favourite goddamn sketch I've ever heard of.
How is that bad?
It's not. It's great.
He's got a Down syndrome dad and he's fine with it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a fucking
That's got to be a true thing. It's been happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. Surely Down syndrome people can give birth to non-Down syndrome people.
I think so, yeah. God,
I feel like they probably could if they bang someone that's not got Down syndrome.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny to me.
Man, it was the first time I read it. I laughed my tits off. I think I've seen it as well.
Fuck, it's so funny.
I don't think you see anything. I think it's just them sitting in a coffee shop, just sitting in a circle, and he's just saying it.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's great, man. Bill Hader.
That's so fucking funny.
I'm not surprised.
He was running in the grass and chasing squirrels.
I can't decide. Would that be less or more accepted nowadays than 2007?
Oh, probably less.
You reckon?
Yeah, sadly, I reckon less.
Yeah, I mean, you probably are right there, actually.
Yeah.
2007 was the beginning of it, but I mean, no one got, cancelled or anything for this. And a few years later, they would have done, when it was really going.
I just think that's fucking genius.
Yeah. They're actually, 2007, this is the days when it's amazing.
Fuck,
so good.
The imagery of it is fantastic.
And it changes, obviously, as soon as you get to the end. You have to go through it again. It's quite a perfect sketch, in my opinion.
It's so good. Oh shit! I'm sorry if that does offend anyone. I just
I'm not.
find it fucking funny.
In the nicest way, I'm not sorry.
Yeah. Oh god.
If you're offended by that, then don't watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
I mean, don't watch anything else.
Yeah.
Don't watch any more, any comedy
Of any kind.
of any kind. Yeah,
Because you can't take a joke.
apparently not.
Fuck, that was good.
I
Right,
think-
okay.
Got actually one more. I think.
Yeah,
Actually.
the autoglass replace.
Autoglass replace. Autoglass compare.
Autoglass repair. Autoglass replace.
Oh, autoglass compare. Autoglass replace. Autoglass repair. Autoglass replace.
Autoglass repair. Autoglass replace.
Well, this episode hosted by Gal Gadot. Elle
Oh
and
god, she's so hilarious.
oh, I know. Yeah, when I think funny, I think
I think of Gal Gadot.
nothing says funny like being in the Israel
Yeah, the IDF.
IDF. Yeah, that's not sure what the name of it is. Of course, the IDF. Everyone in Israel had to be, but you know, I think she might have said on long ago. I'm not sure about that though. I feel like she might have done.
She's still very supportive.
Yeah, you know, she's one of them. You can make a choice to be supportive or not at the moment, and she made a choice to stick with the.
It's like the
Israel.
singer of Disturbed.
What?
You see that Disturbed have cancelled a load of tours because they're getting so much backlash because the singer is like full on into Israel.
Oh, it's
So much so he
Wow.
put fucking pictures on his own Instagram of him signing shells that were then going to be fired at Palestinians.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
Yeah. And he wonders why his tour tanked. It's like, dude, there's like having an opinion and then there's doing a fucking photo shoot.
Yeah. And I know for a fact as well, having, you know, both of us having spent so much time in the alternative scene and that, there's a big, like, Muslim presence in the rock
Oh,
scene.
yeah.
100%.
100%.
Sikh as well, like all kinds. The rock metal is everyone.
is open to everyone.
Yeah, but
If you're
everyone.
into metal, you're fucking in.
There's certain things a certain kind of people don't seem to generate to much as well anyway. They still do sometimes, obviously, it's outliers and shit, but as much. But that, yeah, rock, it just brings everyone in.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a big load of people that won't go for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, it brings up the question again, though. Why do Jewish people get so much hate all the time?
I know, it's crazy.
It's really strange. I honestly don't get it. I don't get why it is.
I don't understand why anyone in particular gets hate. And like if
Yeah.
if someone of themselves has done something abhorrent, they are worthy of hate.
To be honest,
If they haven't, then what are you doing?
I understand. I understand why there's a bit of a negative view towards Muslims in the UK.
Yeah.
I get that. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I understand it. I don't understand at all, though, what the Jewish issue is.
No.
You know what I mean? Well, I can see where the logic is for Muslim stuff because of immigration and that, you know. And, you know what I mean? Like, I can see where the logic comes from. Not that I agree with it myself.
Yeah.
But I can see the train of thought, you know.
Yeah.
I can't figure out a train of thought for the Jewish stuff, like where that comes from.
That comes from the deep ingrained fucking.
It's got to do, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That comes from the neo-Nazi shit.
I know where it comes from with Muslim stuff as well. Like, it's written into the Quran.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's so many more people. There's rarely the Muslims you hear about, like over here, that are going. It's like you said, more the neo-Nazis. Is that what it's called? Skinheads and all that crap. Yeah. Anyway, so the autograph thing. It was October 7th, 2017, featured a sketch entitled Safelite Autoglass. The sketch drew controversy for a scene in which a Safelite windshield repairman, which basically looked like a an autoglass. It was just a complete parody of that uniform. Breaks the customer's windshield in order to attempt to flirt with the customer's 17-year-old daughter. This is in America, remember, where it's 18 is the
Yeah. Well, it depends on the state.
I don't know. I think it's
It's not the state by state basis.
Yeah, but does anywhere have it different though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was a blanket thing in America.
Check that out. See if it's still true. Like the age of consent by state. That's a weird thing to Google. Don't Google that.
Oh, we don't live in America, luckily, and no plans to go there. And we've got a finger here. The consent state by state America. Okay.
18, Colorado 17.
Whoa, what the hell?
18, Delaware.
By age.
18.
Wait, what's this? What's this? I didn't get it by age and then.
Don't know.
There's certain things you can do like earlier, to be fair, though, actually, I think. Age consent is 16, 17,
16
18.
in some.
Yeah, that's for like here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes from them. I was going to say, I thought some places were saying fucking 13 then.
It's crazy to me that, like, yeah, get fucking at 16 and, you know, potentially have kids and all that kind of stuff, but you can't drink till you're 21.
Oh, I figured out what it is, though. If you get caught having sex at 14 with a slightly older person, it's okay, like,
Right.
or 13, you know, like, you're not going to get done for it if you're, like, say, a 15-year-old banging a 13-year-old.
Yeah, that's so
Shit like that, you know. It's not that strange. Well, it's not that strange 2 years at all.
No.
When you're that age, it feels like a huge difference. There was somebody that I used to chill with, like, so much, and it felt like a huge age difference. There was, like, 2 or 3 years between us. Yeah, when then we got older, it's like just nothing.
Yeah.
But it felt like such a huge thing then.
Yeah, yeah.
It felt wrong for me to, like, ask her out or something, even though I knew people of the same age that she'd been with, well, not been with, you know, gone out with. Yeah, it seems like a crazy thing, though, when you're younger.
Yeah.
But that, I think, is the end of the SNL stuff in a whole.
Nice.
Yeah, we did get through actually in 2 then.
It might end up being a little bit of a shorter episode today because I got to do some stuff, ladies and gentlemen. But
That's fine,
it does give us a little bit of time to have a little bit of chat.
And I'll have the Evil Hippie on later as well, most likely. So
Nice.
there'll be a little bit
more
extra for them.
entertainment.
Yeah. There's extra for them today.
Extra episodes to come.
For the sickos. The sickos.
Is that what the pickle party is now?
Pickle party? Was that you before?
No.
The pickle party?
The pickle party was from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
What's that then?
It's basically they were talking about they wanted thin cut limes or thick cut limes. And then instead of doing that, Charlie and Mac and Dee get together to create the pickle party to have pickles instead of limes.
Yeah, sure then.
Yeah.
Pickle party, okay.
I did it away from my...
Well done. Well done. He is learning. I found out today there was apparently just before I came on the thing, I did not understand it all actually one about ages and all that consent and stuff. Apparently like
that weird.
Yeah. Apparently like after school
Thanks for the very quick agreement there.
I don't really know what he said too much. I don't fully get it, but apparently for like after school clubs and all those kind of things and like scouts and all that, I'm assuming.
Arnold Schwarzenegger big into after school programs.
Was he?
Yeah.
Why?
After school, these kids, they have nowhere to go, and then they end up getting into, you know, these kinds of protests and gangs and things like that. And instead, what you need to do is you need to put them all together and then make them play basketball or chess or
Basketball and chess.
or build a raft
Bodybuilding.
or climb a mountain.
Well, maybe we need to listen to Arnold Schwarzenegger because apparently in the UK, we pay so little attention to it that it's not even by law that you have to do background checks on the people looking after your kids. And they do overnight stuff and all that, and there's no background check
That's
needed by law. Some places do it, but most won't. Again,
I mean, the Scouts, I don't think ever did when I was in the Scouts.
I've never heard of the Scouts doing it, like whether they do, but they always seem so. Because I used to be in like a Scout thing, and it seems so cheap. I would never have imagined them. I don't even know if they know how to do it.
No,
they didn't seem like anything like that, you know.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
the number you
start
call.
paying a lot more money for your fucking Scout membership if everyone did that.
Yeah.
You know, you'd use a lot of Scout members. Or Scout, not members, Scout fucking leaders.
But it seems crazy, isn't it, that these people would just... Yeah. You have no idea who they are. I've always felt really weird about that kind of stuff myself. Like, they were showing schools as well, and I was like, surely they can't be on about teachers too. I'm just assuming they can't be on about that. Yeah. They can't be talking about teachers as well that don't get, like, you know, background checks. Yeah. They must do. Let's find out, actually. Surely they must.
I think they do have to.
Teachers in the UK to get... Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All teachers in the UK must get an enhanced background check. Cool.
Oh, yeah, DBS check.
Yeah. I've had them before.
Yeah.
Which I know they do cost money as well, though. Which is why places say they'll do it, but they don't always check it, or always do it. Sorry.
Yeah.
CRB as well. What's that one? Detailed, then a basic one, and is required for roles working with children. Barred list. This specific part of the check will show individuals on a list of people. Oh, yeah, basically that's more the one than bar list and stuff, I reckon. See if you're on the registers, Yeah. All teachers, who needs to check, sorry. All teachers, support staff, teaching assistants, high-level teaching, and other staff who are in contact with children. Volunteers and contractors, anyone in regular contact with children, including volunteers. See, that makes it sound like they do need to.
Yeah.
But there's some kind of, loophole in it. Because it was on the news earlier. The checks are crucial part of safeguarding children. Yeah, something somewhere fell through the cracks. It seems, though. Whether maybe because they're separate, maybe that is just for school stuff. You know what I mean? Something weird like that.
I mean, when was the DBS check brought in? Because it could be that there's people who are grandfathered into the system who never had to have a DBS check.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, this is even just ongoing stuff there now, but yeah, I don't know exactly what it was. So I need to check, I can go back and have a listen to it and see exactly what it was,
But yeah.
Yeah.
What else has been going on in the world? I haven't really been paying that much attention, to be honest.
Oh, I know, there was, what's it called again now? I just read it. National Guard, that's the one. There's some guy shot 2 National Guard people in Washington.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Weird thing is, though, one of them's died since.
Yeah.
I've seen since, though, that the guy in question that shot him worked with the CIA in Afghanistan. Yeah.
What?
Put that together. That's a bit of a random coincidence right there.
Oh, that's more than a coinky dink.
Because as we know,
the minute I see CIA in anyone's background, it is no longer a coinky dink.
Once CIA, always CIA, as they say.
Yeah.
Even the people online and that, the guy goes into JRE, Joe Rogan every now and then.
100 fucking, of course it's a fucking CIA op.
Yeah. So that's probably psyoping to go in to try and get the people to think a certain way.
Yeah.
That guy who has the big hair, he's another one. I think that guy we spoke about before might have been one too, because he was on about the CIA enhanced interrogation techniques. So John Kiriakou, he's another one. Who all say, no. Obviously, I understand what they're saying, that CIA for life and that. I get what they're saying, because we still can be called up for active duty and that if they wanted to.
Really.
But CIA hate us for talking about things and they threaten us all the time. And I'm like, do they then? Or are you saying what they want you to say?
Yeah, are you just divulging the information that they want people?
Exactly. Yeah. Because it's so strange how certain things are getting constantly declassified and that, And I was starting to think over a lot of things, is it all this stuff real, or are you just putting it out there?
Yeah.
But is that on purpose too? Are they double bluffing?
Oh, I tell you what,
It's been impossible to know.
it's a different agency, but I was listening to a podcast on the other night, and it's Criminal again, which is still a great podcast. If you never listened to Criminal, it's really good.
Criminal? No, I don't think so. The Criminal.
They just go into really in-depth information into crimes that have occurred in the US and sort of the ramifications of it and all this kind of stuff. Sometimes they interview the person who'd committed the crime. At one point, they had one where they interviewed a terrorist who had planned an attack and had got caught beforehand.
Oh,
and he'd turned his life around in prison,
started
started helping out the FBI and stuff with sort of, solving these kinds of cases, got married after he got out and on good behaviour and shit. And once he'd been truly
extremist.
de-extremified.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He was allowed out and he lives a pretty normal life. But he was talking very candidly about the situation and all the stuff that he was going through at the time. It was very interesting.
Yeah, it sounds very much so.
But on this one in particular, what they were talking about was the ICE agents. So they had...
Right.
They weren't talking to the ICE agents. They were talking to the people who were going around I can't remember where it is. It might have even been Chicago.
Oh, yeah, because they're going around all the different all the different states and grabbing people out and stuff. So
there
yeah,
are
they're going
some
for
cities
one,
that
so-
declared themselves sanctuary cities.
Yeah.
By their own law, which means that technically the only thing that can get them out is a federal law, which is what Trump's enacting.
Yeah.
But that means that the city is still allowed to sort of enact their own laws to a certain extent. And that means that people are going out on the streets and they're following along ICE cars and they've got whistles in their fucking mouths and they've got like 3 long blasts for when they've seen an ICE agent.
Oh, wow.
And then they've got 3 quick blasts for when someone is getting taken by ICE.
Is that because there's so many people in there that don't want them coming in to do that to people? That, they're very thoughtful to immigrants, or is that because there's so many immigrants that they're the ones warning all the other immigrants?
No,
what
a lot
out there
of
is.
people who are helping them are US
Natives,
citizens.
yeah.
If they weren't, then they'd be putting themselves in danger of being deported.
But it's like, if you got somebody in a building somewhere, just seeing them and go, oh, whistle, and then run off,
Yeah.
to warn
It
people.
did make me think, I can't imagine how much they're spending on the ICE program. Because it's like $100,000 minimum a year to be an ICE agent.
Oh, how much you get paid?
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw that on South Park. How much?
It's fucking
that's
crazy.
how you make your nut.
Yeah, it's how you make your nut now. And like,
You got to make a nut, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
what do you expect?
it's interesting because like the
Yeah.
amount of disrespect on both sides is just so clear when you hear them having like the talks on the streets in this podcast.
Yeah, it is
Like,
hard
the
to
ICE
really
agents
know.
don't give a fuck about the fucking people they're taking in, and the people who don't like the ICE agents don't give a fuck about the ICE agents, and it just
I mean, they're following orders. so-
feel the fucking tension over there.
Yeah.
getting to a point where it's.
Yeah, it's also how it is portrayed, because they say the same thing about America, says the same thing about us over here.
Mhm.
That it's getting to the, well, some do. I was watching Tucker Carlson talking to Piers Morgan,
Yeah.
making a very good point about how damn passive we are about, like, everything.
Oh, we are.
We are, I completely agree with everything you were saying. We are, as a country, we are so passive about the fact that, like, the, all that kind of stuff saying, we have, like, the whole immigrant problem. But even secondary to that right now, I think that's like one of maybe the second most, one of the second most, or
Yeah.
thing that's like an issue in the country, because you also got, for me anyway, because you also got like above that the whole free speech thing,
Yeah.
getting arrested for posts on Facebook, like, that's crazy, and we just can let it go.
I saw a really there's a
Nothing.
there's a YouTuber that I saw called Shoe on Head. Yeah,
What a dumb name.
I know.
Shoe on head.
Yeah, but and a lot of people, just because I've said her name, will now immediately say either I'm a right wing shill or I'm a left wing cuck. Because like that, like she seems to get hate from both sides.
Yeah, how does that work?
No,
Like,
but basically she was talking about what her actual sort of her political stance is, because she's a left wing leaning person. She's for like social healthcare, social housing, like government run.
need social housing.
structure
That's the
and
thing. I'm very left with that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
need all that.
But she's also like pro harder immigration stuff. She's pro this. She's pro that, and she used
She's a bit of a centrist like me, then.
yeah, and she used like I think it was Norway or something like that as a really good example.
Yeah.
Because, like, in America, everyone's like, no, it's the left-wing thing. The left-wing thing is to like all immigration and to be fully woke and to be all this. And then the right-wing thing is to do this. And
Yeah. It's either one way or the other.
exactly. And she's like, but over there, it's like, no, we want to have really good social housing and healthcare and all this kind of stuff so that people can live and work and survive in our world, in our
Country, yeah.
But we think that we have to have stern immigration because we can't support all of those people under our system
Yeah.
without a sort of gentle increase in how that occurs.
It's kind of
And if we
head
don't do that,
numbers.
we're damaging the rest of the country, and we can't allow that to happen.
I think that you got to that point because for so long in over here, it was like if you started complaining about immigration, you'd be deemed as just a racist,
Yeah.
Like for so long, some people are still afraid of it now, but that's the thing. Like, the numbers just don't fit. You know, like if you got there's not enough people houses already for people, you're still letting more and more in every day. Like it's simple maths. The people that come over get given like hotels and stuff too. Like the free kind of housing and that.
Those hotels are fucking gross, though.
No, there's some really nice ones.
Yeah, there's a couple of nice ones, but for the most part, they're not that nice.
It's not always. There's plenty of nice ones to get put into. There's been a camp created right by this. I can't remember the name of the town, but it's like a little town, like a couple of thousand or whatever. Like 3,000, probably 10,000, whatever. Like where everyone knows each other and shit.
The problem is we can't let the people in to begin with.
Yeah,
How do you stop the people getting in? Well, unfortunately, the
like Belgium.
There's a graph you can see where it goes like immigration to the UK, and it's a pretty steady bar like that for the entire time, and most of it's from the EU, and there's a little blue bit on top from other nations.
Yeah, I've seen it there.
Like that, and like that, and like that. And then it gets to the fucking Brexit.
Well,
just before Brexit, when everyone's talking about it, and the EU thing drops.
And you want to
and then once it gets to Brexit, that one skyrockets, and the EU one drops to almost nothing.
Yeah.
And that is ultimately why staying in the EU would have been the best way to deal with our immigration issue.
Yeah, well, a big part of the issue is France, like doing something about it first.
We're not part of the EU anymore.
Yeah.
So why they don't?
Yeah. But we can still do plenty ourselves though from here. That's the thing. But like with the amount that's already here anyway, even if they're closed up right now, didn't let any more in, we still got a huge issue with the amount already here. Yeah. For example, these 600 that have been put right by this small town. They were of unknown origin. 600 males of unknown origin. Don't know who they are, where they're from, what they've done, why they've decided to come over and chuck their passport in the sea. They've decided to come over with no identity. It's like, why? Yeah. And they're just unmonitored and left to. It's an open camp, so they can leave. They can go wherever.
That seems crazy to have it unmonitored.
By this this town where there's like. They were scared about it because the amount of people but it's such a small town that it's an unmanned police station. Oh, fuck it. And you got these people from wherever, they're just, you don't know who they are, and they've come here purposely, like, without an identity.
You can't assume.
Some of them will. Some of them will.
Yeah, a percentage is.
I bet most of them are fine.
Yeah.
But
a percentage won't be.
Yeah.
And that's, unfortunately.
I bet the majority are fine.
I bet the majority are. But again, it's this thing of like we need to acknowledge the fact that you can't just keep throwing more people into an island that is already like struggling to find places to rent. I can barely find somewhere to fucking rent.
Hey, that's the thing.
It's insane.
That's what makes it get more and more expensive too, because it's just less and less available. Like the whole the most basic thing, and the whole I forget what it's called. Like stuff getting more expensive if you
cost of living. Yeah.
No. Supply and demand.
Oh yeah.
Like the more people want it and the less available, the more expensive it's going to be. Basically.
I mean, that's part of it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a thing like inflation has been steadily increasing constantly, and it's way,
together.
Inflation's good for a country because it means that their debts get less. Yeah, I
know what you mean. It kind of
they have to their debts get less essentially because their money is worth less.
But
and it's like okay, that's.
Well, it depends at the same time though, like because the debt would probably be if you owe us however much to it wouldn't be, but let's just say America, you'd probably owe them however many dollars.
I don't know if it works like that.
I don't know how it would. Yeah, I know what you're saying though.
Yeah, but it helps them to do it that way. But for everyone else, it fucks everyone up.
Yeah,
and that's the way this entire thing is at the moment. It's designed to keep things the way they are because that's the way it works for the people on top, and it's never going to change until something drastic happens, really.
Nah, I don't know. I always hope it will, but I never see it actually changing much in the end. Like,
no, because the British don't complain about this shit.
No, we're way too passive. We're just bitchy. We don't complain. We don't riot. We have like the biggest one we had recently was that the what is it called now again? The Unite the Nation March.
Oh yeah.
But that still was one day and done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like an ongoing thing. Like you can't just come out one day and then it's all over. You need a bit of an ongoing thing to make stuff happen.
The thing is, in France, they know exactly what would happen if they pushed it. They'd all end up guillotined.
They're not guillotined, but yeah.
No, they would. The French don't give a fuck. You've seen what they do.
They don't use the guillotine anymore.
You've seen what they do with the tiniest little push. Imagine what happens if they tried to literally clamp down on the French people now. It would be fucking riots.
Oh yeah, it would be.
It would be riots and death in the streets.
We went the other way round. Oh, okay.
Yeah. What?
The police and all that would be guillotining all the rioters.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not the way it went in France anyway.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. France riot like shit, man. As soon as there's anything they don't like.
That's why France is France, because they killed all of their aristocracy in the fucking streets and made everyone watch.
Yeah, and that's never left them, I guess.
Yeah.
So I respect the shit out of that.
Yeah. Whilst here we just go, no, it's fine, sir.
Keep calm and carry on.
Thank you so much, sir.
We're keeping calm and carrying on.
Your Majesty.
Fucking ugh. And then the new generation are more political and that, so they won't keep us calm and carry on. But the problem is they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Well, they want to do this.
Nothing.
When they talk about immigration, they don't understand the idea that they're like, oh, they're coming from war-torn places like fucking France. What are you on about?
So to be
physically, that they're coming from the country France is where they're coming from. There's no debate about that. There's zero debate. Where are they coming from? France.
Yeah, but
so many countries in between these places.
I do understand.
Why is it got to be the UK?
The origin point is they come from places that the UK have actively had a hand in supplying the weapons for.
Oh, not just the UK though. All these countries are messed up.
There's all the other European
stupid.
And
the EU, if it's near the EU or in the EU or near there, or they've got to go through the EU to get to it. They'll be just as guilty.
In the EU, all of this would be sort of transferred around, and people would be located, and it would all be.
It doesn't change it though. Yeah, we have the freedom to create our own laws now. We should be stopping it.
Yeah, but how do you stop it?
Oh, there are Belgium did. We can do it with but then we need France to agree to let us do a little bit over there. But even without that, you just can't. If you had boats out there to stop it, and
supposedly,
and if you don't have boats, they have the one in, one out, and all that now. And just don't let which doesn't work very well though. The first person, there was a whole thing with their flight or something. Just don't let them in the first place.
Spain,
huh?
They can also come up from Spain.
Yeah, they can, but the majority come over the channel.
Yeah, but if we've made an agreement with France, then they're probably just going to go, well,
then you deal with that. Right, that's got to be all new routes they've got to come up with, so you're still fucking up there.
Oh, 100%, but it's just my God. And it's guys, I understand why you think, this is a good place to come, but honestly, it's not. It's not that great, and it's kind of getting worse.
Yeah.
So maybe go somewhere else before you get caught up somewhere you don't want to be.
That's the thing. Most of them are economic migrants. They just want more money and a better life like that. I get it, but it's there's
better places to go.
And they're not in a space right now.
But also, just in general, there's better places to go.
Now, definitely.
There's places with better weather. There's places
with free public transport.
Yeah, there's places with a functioning healthcare.
Yeah.
There's this place.
They actually have enough staff,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
There are hospitals in other countries where the norm is to have enough staff.
Enough staff.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Not like here.
Never seen that before.
This place is falling apart.
Never seen
that. For God's sake, save yourselves.
Just. It's not even just
It's not about us. This is about you.
It was with Wade, yeah. You don't want to come here.
I don't want to be here. Trust us. It's shit.
Give us a chance to fix up a bit,
Yeah, give us a couple of centuries and we might be back on our feet.
It's just so annoying. So annoying. But at the same time, though, I understand taking advantage of the system because they're like, well, that country is just being bitches and letting everyone do it. So why won't we take advantage? I kind of get that too. So I'm like, we need. My anger is more towards the government, put it that way, than the immigrants themselves a lot of the time.
I'd be lying if I didn't say that I've considered immigrating, though.
Yeah, but I think it's a different kind of immigration.
Okay,
Legal.
I wouldn't do it illegally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sorry, that's
Chop up.
Sorry, yeah.
yeah.
That should have. I always forget to make that point. But yes, illegal immigration is not one about. Yeah.
No, I know that, but like,
Because legal, you come because there's a question as well straight away. It's like, why are you choosing to do it illegally when there is a legal option where you can prove who you are and come through? No, you'd rather go sneak it and try and sneak in. So what now?
That's weird, yeah. But like the choices for me were always like Canada, America, Australia.
Yeah.
And like Canada's getting more difficult to get into. America is impossible to get into now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like it'd be an issue to even go holidaying and stuff from the.
People are getting thrown out in mid-holiday now.
Yeah, I'm saying
From ice ages.
wrestlers are just always having travel issues when they come from wherever else. Mexico, England,
Yeah.
just wherever. It's always an ongoing issue.
Get your ass out my country.
England get it easier normally.
Yeah.
But that's like a
But
work
still, though,
work
it's like-
visa,
yeah.
when you've got set work over there.
Yeah.
Like, it would be different than us going over there for, like, say, a few months to try and, like, get some cheap comedy gigs.
Yeah.
You might be able to blag it, but you'd have to be able to prove some kind of thing, that you're not just... Which we could, but
Yeah, I think
we couldn't show much of a following.
before it becomes a problem. If you're going around doing open mics, that's fine.
Right.
Because you're not getting paid. If
So you
you
can have
go-
a separate issue then. Because they normally want people that will come and work, but you'll have to pay taxes.
No,
I
it's-
think you
if
do.
If you're going on just for a holiday, you can just go and do open mics. If you're actually going to do a show, you need to have a work visa.
Right, I see, yeah, it's different kind of, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's financial.
Is that definitely the case now, though? Because I'm guessing that was the case when you went over there before.
I'm pretty sure it's still the case. It's basically, are you being paid?
Yeah.
Are you being paid? In which case, yes, that's a...
Yeah, because to be fair, I'm thinking more about when somebody's going over there to, like, live there for however long.
Or if someone's trying to sort of, create a business contact as well, that's technically for business. But that's a different kind of thing as a work visa.
Yeah,
You're not actually working, you're just trying to contact.
Yeah.
There's multiple different things. Going through immigration into America was intimidating as fuck. Like, because it is literally like every other country I've been to is so casual.
And
And
if I
like,
go? I don't think I've been on holiday since 9/11. I think all the holidays I went on were before 9/11. I'm pretty sure there wasn't Euros or anything at that point when I was on holiday. Well, no, Euros just came about, actually.
right.
It was just when Euros came about was the last time I went on a plane. When was
Right.
that? Fucking long time ago, I know that. When did the Euro currency start? We'd better put it on over.
19 years ago.
That sounds about right, yeah. A couple of years before Bingo, then, yeah. Yeah. So I haven't gone through that process, but I imagine it must be a ball ache. I know people that have gone to different countries and flew and managed to take blood with them. I may or may not, allegedly, jokingly, have helped them
No,
do it.
of course.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, jokingly.
Yeah, that's a complete joke. This
Obviously
is a bit right now.
This is a joking joke.
When you get those, like, you can make cigarettes with this orange filter and everything.
Yeah.
We got some of them and some of the machine maker and basically filled it up, to right at the head.
And then put the back on.
And then put the back on. And then put like some smell things near it too, like, to kill up the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked fine. Oh yeah.
Oh.
There was a few different ways as well. They didn't take too much, but there was somebody else I think as well took their bit in a condom in some shampoo because that kind of kills the smell for like sniffer dogs.
That sounds about right.
I'm guessing they must have just got lucky and there was no sniffer dogs there. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I didn't do it, Captain.
Anyway, that has
Yeah.
been Squishy Logic for
It has.
this week.
Indeed.
We hope you enjoyed getting your extra little dose of SNL. We'll be back next time with some more interesting topics. We're not sure what it is we're doing next, but we'll definitely have something by the time we get there. We always do.
I keep having to remind myself that SNL isn't the porn thing
Yeah.
because it sounds like it every time I hear it.
Yes, it's
SNL.
not S&M.
Yeah, that's it. And M&M. Yeah, it makes me
That would
hungry.
be an amazing thing if there'd been a 50-year running S&M live.
Oh, damn.
Fucking Jesus.
What's the stand for? SNM.
Sadomasochism.
Oh yeah, that's not a bowl of tongue. I was trying to think of a way to make the name fit into Saturday Night Live, but I don't fit in at all.
No, it doesn't.
Sado Night Live.
Sado Night Live.
No, it's SNL, isn't it? So Sado Night Massacre.
Sado Night Masochism.
Anyway,
Yeah.
keep it squishy, Mr. Nathan.
Until next time, be logical, Carl.
I will do indeed. Bye.
Bye. Yes.
Do. Oh, I forgot to mention Jimmy. Oh yeah, Jimmy Fallon also laughs all the time and he's fucking annoying and he did it all the time in sketches too. To the point they started writing it into his sketches.
Yeah. Oh, we did mention that. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we did last time actually.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
I don't like that dude.
Nah, he's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It's the most fakest dude in the world.
What a fucking bitch, eh?
He's more fake than the characters played in like the sketches. He's more fake than the Gabriel Hader character.
Yeah.
That who also used to break so much that his character became
Do you reckon
holding his mouth, hands over his mouth, became part of that character because he used to break all the time.
I reckon Jimmy Fallon, the only role he could play really well would be Bill Hader's Down syndrome dad.
Hey, what are you on about? You were the master in Taxi with Queen Latifah.
That's true. All right. Anyway, that's it.
Oscar worthy. I'm going to go watch that right now.
Go for it.
Go for it. Taxi.